Hello, good morning everyone. Greeting you from Ava, also known as Inwa, ancient Burmese Buddhist city. And you can see the magnificent temple, and which is heavily decorated with all kinds of architecture. Such a huge and such a great temple, at the same time palace, because in the cultures of the Burmese people, they also worship their king and according to their way of life. And you can eventually see the ancient gate, the city gate. And from here, this Burmese Buddhist kingdom, they rule the present states in India such as Assam and Manipur. And also the kingdom was extended up to Cambodia and Southeast Asian countries. Such a vast, such a wealthy Ava or Inwa Burmese Buddhist kingdom is. The thing which make me weird is that there is a memorial monument for the first Christian missionary here in Myanmar called Adoniram Judson. He was a missionary sent by American Baptist Mission in the end part of 18th century. And he was the one who was imprisoned here. Well, you might be thinking that how and why there was a connection between the Ava or Inwa Burmese Buddhist kings and the Christian missionary Adoniram Judson, so that they can erect his memorial stone right here. Well, the answer is that in 1840s and 1850s, there was a commotion and a waging war between the East India Company, in another word, the British government, and the Ava or Inwa Burmese Buddhist kings. And as such, they were about to they were about to make war between these two, and Adoniram Judson was suspected as spying for the East India Company, in another word, the British government. And he was imprisoned right here for 17 months in the midst of this tropical forest. Being here for 17 months will not be that much easy. It's not a great fun. There'll be lots of insects, reptiles, and there'll be lots of creatures here in this place. But he was imprisoned right here just for the sake of the gospel for long 17 months under the Inwa or Ava Burmese Buddhist king. Here, the foundation of the cell where Adoniram Judson was imprisoned, nicely and beautifully backed and arranged bricks. Also, this is the guard tower of the prison. Though Adoniram Judson was imprisoned for a long 17 months, most of his time he worked as mediator between the East India Company or the British government and the Ava Burmese Buddhist king. In another word, he became a peacemaker, a peace builder between the conquering British government and the resisting Inwa Burmese Buddhist king. So now we need to look upon the works of Adoniram Judson. So much so in a way that we need to be peacemaker between the two waging war parties. And that is also what Jesus Christ commissioned in each of our shoulders as a Christian.